Hi, hello everyone, and welcome to Learn with Mohammed. Today we're going to learn about five commonly used phrasal verbs in English and how to use them in the context. So I've already done the first part, so please make sure that you watch the first part, and if you haven't, you will find the link in the description below. Please make sure that you watch it. So this is going to be the second part in this series where you learn 30 advanced English phrasal verbs for daily English conversations to help you with your confidence, to help you with your fluency when you're communicating with people. So without further ado, let's get it started. So please make sure if you new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, and also please make sure that you click the bell so you don't miss any weekly video. I post every Sunday. Please make sure that you click the bell so you don't miss any weekly video. So my accent is a modified version of received pronunciation. I mostly focus on pronunciation in my channel, where I help you to speak more confidently and more fluently in English with British pronunciation. So without further ado, let's get it started. So the first phrasal verb is to figure out. To figure out. If you figure out something, you solve something. If you figure out something, you solve it or you understand it in terms of analyzing, in terms of searching, So you might figure out the problem or you might figure out anything really. So to figure out means to solve a problem or to understand through analysing a process. So, for example, you might say, "I want to figure out how to how to make money," for example, or "I want to figure out how to work out in the gym," for example. So, please make sure that figure out it means to solve, to know how to do something, for example. And the second one is to find out. If you find out something, you understand something through searching, for example. So if you find out something, you understand it, and you also, search it because you haven't been familiar with it before. So you find out. So to find out, to understand, or to to discover, for example. So you find out. For example, you might find out, how to fix a computer or how to fix your phone, for example. You might find out how to, to travel through, anything really. So it might be you might find out how to go from city to city. So let me know in the comments, what do you find out quite recently? I'd love to know in the comment section below. And the third phrase is to end up. End up. If you end up, you basically eventually or finally reach a situation or particular destination, particular situation, or particular condition through different series of events or different series of actions. So you end up. For example, I end up, we was traveling around the world. Fortunately, we end up in New Zealand, for example, or we were traveling through the countryside, but fortunately, we end up in a small village. So, to end up in a place, or to end up in a particular situation or particular place. So, it's just to be in a place where you definitely want to be, or you don't really want to be. It might be intentionally. So, is to end up. And the next up is to came up. If you came up with something, you basically mention something in order to discuss with your friends, for example. So you might come up with an idea, you might come up with a topic. So to came up, it just means to mention something in order to discuss with your friends or with any person really. And the final one is to check up. To check up. If you check up, really, to this is basically used quite a lot in medical conditions. A doctor might check up on you, so to ensure that that you are well, that you are safe. So to check up is a medical condition. Sometimes a doctor might check up to ensure that you are very well, you are safe. Patient checkup, for example. Or you might say, if you check up on something, or it might be, or in someone, you might try to investigate them. So to investigate, if you check up a person, it might be in a doctor, like in terms of medical conditions, it means to, to make sure to ensure that a person is safe. And but in other, in colloquial situations, to investigate. And of course, that's all about it. That's all about really five commonly used phrasal verbs to use it in your daily English conversations to sound more fluent and more confident when you speak in English. So, if you like what you saw today, you enjoy the video, please do give a video a thumbs up, and also please make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also click the bell so you don't miss any weekly videos. I also post quite a lot about pronunciations, in particular British pronunciation, tips and tricks for how to get a British accent and how to be able to practice in regular basis. So that's all about it. See you soon. Cheers.